candidate, and you're the leading candidate. The sovereigntist candidate, Sunday, May 4, is the one that's going to count, right?
Yes.
You sure the EU and the deep state of Romania, because they're seeing you leading. We see what happens with Trump. We're very sensitive about stolen elections here.
They will do everything. Like you saw, they are willing to eliminate us physically. The big danger...
What do you mean eliminate you physically? You mean assassination?
I mean, they would do anything like they did with President Trump, with Robert Fico of Slovakia. You saw he was shot. Mr. Georgescu was taken out of his car from traffic and arrested and taken to the prosecutor's office without any reason. So this is why we are here in your show, and we are meeting all of the populist nationalist
friends. You're going to go over to CPI. You got Dr. Malone, who's revered over here. You've got who's going to interview at CPI, which is one of the centerpieces of our movement here in D.C. You've got Jack Posobiec at 2 o'clock.
CPAC with Matt Schlapp.
Interview CPAC with Matt Schlapp and Mercedes. You're also going to do
Hudson Institute,
Quincy
Institute. We have been there. We are seeing all of our friends because they are not scared of us in Romania. They are scared of winning the elections in Romania and Poland. They are scared about the idea of a transatlantic populist alliance against globalist institutions.
Talk about that for a second. For our American audience, how dug in are the globalists in Europe, and they don't want to see. You see what's happening to Alternative for Deutschland in Germany. You're seeing what's Le Pen's going to prison
with
now.
Nigel Farage.
You see it all. You're a colleague of all the people we're colleagues with. What is the pressure against them?
We created a mega movement, Make Europe Great Again, and we have friends in all 27 countries of the European Union in order to win country by country against the globalists, and we will do so because the public opinion is with us.
Why is that? Why is it public with you when the others have all the power and all the money?
Because people are not stupid in the end. People are seeing what's happening and they want common sense. They don't want their children to be mutilated by gender change at young ages. They want to prosper. They want prosperity. They want money for their homes, not Green Deal stuff and being lied to about the pollution provoked by the cows.
The worst aspects that we see of the woke neo-Marxist culture here from the universities, pressed through the government, the transgender ideology, the worshiping of LGBTQ as something to be worshipped, the Green New Deal, all of those policies that we've revolted against here, and President Trump is fighting the administrative deep state. You're saying they're all in Romania through the EU.
They are promoted by Soros agents. By the so-called open society, and they were promoted through the money of the taxpayers in the U.S., through U.S. aid money, like we saw. We are fighting for the truth. We are fighting for human dignity by asking fair and free elections, and we will win. I know Marion Maréchal, Marie Le Pen, Santiago Abascal, Nigel Farage, and all the powerful populist nationalist leaders across Europe, and I am sure that we will win. Romania will be first. After will come Poland with the presidential elections, and we will have a series of victories if we will have fair and free elections. This is our goal. Me, as president of Romania, will reinstate Călin Georgescu because he is the most voted Romanian. And this.
What do you mean reinstate?
We also have the position of prime minister, which is very important. You could see in Italy, for example, how important Giorgia Meloni's role is, and we are fighting shoulder by shoulder with Matteo Salvini, with Robert Fico, with other populist nationalist leaders across Europe. We need your help. This is why I asked you to text Alex Jones, because we want to be also in InfoWars. We need to spread the word, and we need you to talk about the 4th May elections, presidential elections in Romania.
I want to go back, sir, because we're pressed for time here. I know you got to go. You've mentioned now free and fair elections on 4 May. Is it a concern since you had what you would say and your followers say a free and fair election months ago,
yes,
and a guy won big,
yeah,
and the deep state of Romania, the courts were the same thing after Le Pen, Bolsonaro, and Trump. Where they found Trump, the Trump team probably guilty of criminal contempt or heading towards criminal contempt, of which I went to prison over. Are you concerned, given the fact that they reversed a free and fair election a couple of months ago, that are you thinking they're still going to try to screw with this election?
100%. Steve, 100%. If the U.S. administration doesn't get involved and leave the globalist ambassadors do what they want, like in the first term of President Trump, they will...
Do we have an ambassador problem in Romania right now? You can be frank.
Madam Kavalets, of course. She tried to stop the meeting of Ana Luna and the Republican congressmen that were present in Bucharest with me as the leader of the opposition. But I'm winning this fight 100%. The Romanian citizens are behind Mr. Georgescu, are behind me, are behind our sovereignist movement. And all we need is the U.S. administration to guarantee fair and free elections and not let Macron and the other globalists do as they please with...
Are the EU there now? Is Macron and these agents in Brussels?
The French ambassador is like the emperor of Romania. He's meeting whoever he wants. He gives orders who will be in the second round against me. He wants the mayor of Bucharest to compete, an LGBT pro-federalist guy, to be in the second round with me. He's not a leader. He's a puppet for the globalists. I will beat any time, at any hour, any puppet.
How is the election structured now so that you don't feel comfortable it's going to be free and fair? But what safeguards have you put in, assuming that the United States, it may be difficult for us to come in and guarantee?
We don't,
brother. We're having a hard enough time guaranteeing free and fair elections in the United States of America.
But the leader of the free world is Donald Trump.
You're saying nothing. Trump can do everything.
No, but Trump won, and you know it. So you must stand behind Trump here, and we will stand behind Trump in Europe to win the Romanian and the Polish elections. And
but what needs to be done between now and 4 May to make sure it's free and fair election? Hell, they just overturned a free and fair election with a guy on the world stage who won and didn't win in small. So what action do you need done between now and 4 May?
Spread the word. Talk. All of you are well known in Romania. Steve Bannon, Jack Posobiec, Dr. Malone, who invented mRNA vaccine.
Big.
Yeah. Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones. You are public figures in Romania, and you must speak out, because it's not about Romania. It's about a bigger movement in Romania, Hungary, Poland. It's about the free world, and America should remain in top of the free world and should keep the free world free.
How bad was the Biden regime towards the sovereignty movement in Romania and the people in Romania? How were they?
They banned us on social network, and you know it, on Meta, on Facebook, on Instagram. They gave orders. Our accounts were restricted. The U.S. embassy, instead of the U.S. flag, had the LGBT flag. They were
outside the embassy itself. Instead of the American flag, they would put the LGBTQ flag up.
All across Europe.
How does that set with people?
People in Romania are socially conservative, and people in Romania are nationalist, and they love their country. And people in Romania, just now after Mr. Trump won, regained respect towards the American people and towards common sense. We are a popular movement, and our movement is from the grassroots. And this is we are present in every neighborhood, in every village in Romania. This is how I know we will win this fight. But we cannot do it alone, because we are fighting EU, UN, IMF, and all the globalist institutions.
So we will push. We'll become force multipliers. if you win, let's say the election's secured, or it's too big to rig, that your turnout is so big. What happens on the evening of